I think I'm going to do a quick review here on the Panasonic Lumix G25 f1.7. I borrowed this from a friend. The weather did not cooperate, so I apologize. These are the best videos and photos I can get, but it should give you a good idea of what this little guy can do. And I'm going to be shooting this on the Panasonic G7.
I'm shooting with it right now. I'm giving you a quick example here in this beautiful snowy weather. Now this is a great little lens, f1.7. It's crazy. And it's tiny.
Maybe the smallest lens I've ever used. Now here's some photos. Here's me pinpointing some spots with the f1.7 and showing you just how easy it is to create that depth of field. Fantastic. It hits every time. It was very accurate, very dependable, and easy to manipulate to get the shot that I want.
But I want to show you some of the video quality of it here. I'm out here, most people are interested in these types of lenses for YouTube work and vlogging and whatnot. And I think this particular lens is fantastic for this. It's got a lot of uses. Coming in at f1.7, it sure does give a lot of depth of field and things of that nature.
This is what I'm talking about here. If you look at the background, see how blurred that is? And don't mind the fake tree. I couldn't get a single ray of sunshine the entire time I had this lens, but this gives you a good idea of the depth of field it creates.
At the end of this, I'm going to give a quick tutorial, just kind of for people who are totally new to this type of a lens, and it's really simple. I'll help you get pictures that look like this to look like this, because it's not always easy to get all that picture in focus if you're trying to shoot it in auto mode. But it is easy if you just change one setting and make a few adjustments. Super easy, super effective. So let's check out some other features on this awesome lens. Let's go inside and see what it's like in low light, because it's an f1.7. So now I'm inside in a fairly dark situation here, and let's get a real dark situation here. Now this is the f1.7 that's bringing out this. I'm in pretty dark here. So awesome. If you are new to lenses and you're not familiar with something like this, this is what you can expect, where the kit lens would have been super grainy. This gives you this nice, soft glow, whatever you want to call it. Really nice.
So for beginners out there, if you'd like to learn how to do all this and make these adjustments, just watch here. First thing you're going to do is come over here and change this to the A on the dial, and we're going to use this knob up here only, basically to make all the adjustments to the aperture setting. So once you get this on A, come down here and look at the bottom left here. See that number 4.5 is jumping around, 7.1. That's what you're adjusting on the dial here. That's your aperture setting. Now when you're on the A here, the ISO and the shutter speed is going to automatically adjust, so you don't have to worry about that. So here we're just messing with the aperture setting, and that's what's going to give us this depth of field and give us this, picking and choosing how far we want the focal length to be and how much of the picture we want in focus, basically, just with this knob here. So for example, here I'm going to up this to 9, and let's take a picture. And watch, after I take the photo, watch how much of it is in focus here. Now see how deep that goes, all that around it's in focus. Now I'd experiment with this at home if you're trying this. It's very simple. And this is what I was talking about here. That not all the lenses give you these options, but when you have an f1.7, if you're shooting in auto mode, a lot of times you're only going to catch partial focus on what you're actually shooting at. So if you get up close and you wanted, say, this truck, the whole entire truck in focus, and you don't change to the aperture and up that aperture to like 7 or 8 or even 5, you're probably only going to get a portion of this in focus. So like if you're out getting trying to get a flower, or if you're doing a portrait of somebody or something like that, that's where this is really going to come in handy. Otherwise, if you're shooting an auto, you may only get like half their face in focus. So keep that in mind when you play with this. Try it at the lowest at 1.7, try it up around 11, and try it in different lighting situations. Different lighting situations are going to give you different results. Alright, so now let's go over here really quick and go through how to pick and choose what you want to focus on in the picture. This is very simple. So all you're going to do here is touch what you want in focus and take the picture. So there. Now I'm shooting this at f1.7, so only what I'm touching on the screen here, now just that bag is going to be in focus. And the front's going to be blurred. Those are the things that those are the options you get when you're shooting with f1.7 versus the kit lens, with those different types of apertures. Alright folks, I'm going to wrap this up. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you want to check the price of this lens out, I will link it in the description below. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Alright, thanks.